original. Since I started on these bitches invisible. Copy everything I do so typical. Ain't you want me why these chickens are inquisitive? Started off one day, had me saying things the Hispanic girls say. Hating when we call the shit Spanish girls say. Had me thinking they gon' live the Spanish girl way. Yeah, and I'm just too pretty. Straight up out the womb, up in New York City. Long hair, blue eyes, chains on titties. Paved the way for all these washed up biddies. And I'm not the one gonna have you running back when I am done. Fussing on these petty bitches, White Iverson. That's it, girl, I won. You're just the re-one. BX like Big Pun.
3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? It's your girl Adaloso, just in case you didn't know. So,
what's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy DJ SJ614, and we are
the New York Dose.
And today's guest is
Rene, artist, somewhat photographer, and gatekeeper of a certain nightclub.
And
we have Gene, your climber, nightlight lover. I'm just chilling today, yo.
I love nightlife.
It's fucking sweet.
The New York Dose is a weekly podcast run by a team of multicultural millennials bringing you pop culture, chit-chat, current events, and a dose of New York City.
This show is comprised of 3 sections that are broken up into smaller segments. The main sections are the subway, Empire State of Mind, and Times Square.
Yes, if you hear anything you like, use the hashtag TNYD or mention us at the New York Dose so we can converse with you. Or you can call and text us at 520-815-6670. Yo, I'm still mad fucking hyped that we have a number.
Yeah.
But leave a voicemail and a text message and we will air it on the next episode during Dose Mail section.
We're gonna dive into.
Oh, you cutting off my fucking.
My bad, mama. Go ahead. Give that number one more
It's
again.
just the same number, you know. 520-815-6670.
Let's dive into our first section of the show. This is the motherfucking subway, okay? And the segments in this section correlate with the New York City MTA subway line. Since we have guests, we're gonna make them ride our entire subway, transferring from train to train, starting with the G train. This is the guest train.
Gene and Rene are European boys.
Are Europeans.
Oh yes, it happens.
So let's fucking dive into it. Let's start off with you, Rene. So where are you from?
I'm from England. I'm from southeast England, not Australia, not New Zealand, and not South Africa, as everyone seems to imagine I'm from. No, England. I'm afraid, an island.
Oh, England. And so do you have dual citizenship? Or
I do, yes. I was blessed. My mother lived there for 15 years and I lucked out with such things and I managed to get the second one. So, you know, two's better than one.
Hey, what about you, John? Where are you from?
So I'm from France, actually.
Wait, John? Wait, hold on. You saw how John held that mic? He had to look away and be like, and smooth into it like.
My guy's R&B in here today.
He's caressing that mic. I love it.
Sharing a good time.
Yeah, so I'm from France. I usually tell people I'm from Paris. People who don't know Paris, I'm saying I'm from Paris, but I'm actually right outside. Really close from Paris.
What's the town?
It's called Les Lilas.
Really? Lila?
In English, it would be lilac, like the purple flower.
Yeah.
Exactly. So from playing soccer, all of our jerseys, like the whole town is just purple.
Oh wow, that's
I know.
That's a dope ass name for like a child.
It sounds like one of those towns from like Pokemon. Like
it does.
Town.
Right. Yeah,
that's dope. So do you have dual?
I do. So my mom is French, so obviously, from birth I'm automatically French, but I was born here.
Oh, okay.
So exactly. So I'm American as well. So like Rene, dual citizenship.
So
is that the wave though? Like I want to do a citizenship somewhere.
I mean, it might be more of like the tycoon. How much of a wave it is? It's kind of difficult. But do you, Jean? When did you go back and come back over?
Right. So I was born here. I left when I was about 5 because my mom married a French dude, and obviously he wasn't speaking English. So it made sense to go back to France. I came back here right after high school. So I think this summer is gonna be about don't want to divulge my age, but I'll say a little more than 8 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Accent still thick.
Not as thick as people would think.
I love the accent.
Oh, okay.
Not as people. Yeah.
What about you, Rene? When did you go or come back over? Like, when did you get here?
Well, I was born in England, but and so I got my citizenship, American citizenship, when I was young. I fuck knows what age, but I ended up coming over here.
I fucking love Rene. I just want to say, once you guys hear this whole train ride, you're gonna fucking love Rene.
Yes.
The train has left the station. Express. I then started visiting here when I was 16, 17, and I just made a bunch of friends here, and over the course of time, I just was here. I basically wouldn't visit any other country. I'd spend all my time coming here year after year. So I've been here now permanently 7, maybe even 8 years, but I'm back and forth for 13 years. So this is I know this place better than I know London, for sure.
Yeah.
And what makes you guys like want to stay?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I feel like people just want to be in New York City. I mean, we're not popping.
I mean,
But there's something
for my experience, it's gonna be a bit different from Rene.
Perfect.
Even though we're both like Europeans, it's just like opportunity wise. Because when I came here, I was here for like 2 years, and then I went back to France, and like even my old neighborhood, I didn't feel like home. It's so weird.
Wow.
I didn't feel like I was at home. Like all of my friends, like nobody has changed. It was good, but like I think like the mentality, because I'm from a small town, so people don't really like travel much. If they travel, it's just on vacation. There's no like ambition, like character development.
Yeah.
So like after 2 years here, when I came back in France, I was like, oh man, like you guys just pretty much stayed in the same state. It was like, yeah, just like for example, most of my like good friends are like Muslim. So like just talking about like, hey, you know, I'm in New York, like I have like lesbian friend, I have like gay friends, like what the fuck?
It's more diverse.
Yeah.
Diversity.
So yeah, I mean, just from that, it was there's certain subject that I can actually touch with my like friends from like, you know, hometown friends. So I don't know. I guess it's a more.
Do you feel like you outgrew like that? You feel like you outgrew home?
Maybe outgrew, but it's more. Can your opinion like outgrow somebody? It's, you know, nobody can change anybody's like opinion. You could, but it's just when I go back home, it's just not the same. It's, you know, they just kept their values, their code, and I just pretty much extended my horizon. So I don't know, maybe Rene has something different to say about England.
No, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I mean, like, obviously the move, you know, I live outside of London, similar to you live outside of Paris, but it's, as much as London's great and it's, you know, it's got everything, it's got every flavour, there's just, I've always been just drawn since a child to New York through various things that I was, as a child, you know, graffiti and hip hop and everything else. That was a natural progression to go here. And I'm just not someone who wants to be around the things that I know. I find it's done. It's been done, so let's move on and let's find something new and go somewhere else. So, I mean, even New York, I don't know how long I'll be here now because I know it well enough that I want to find somewhere else that, you know, starts...
Have a little traveling nomad soul?
Somewhat, yeah. Not entirely, you know, nomadic, but like I do like to keep it fresh.
Right.
I'll always come back here and go back to England, but I like to go somewhere that, you know, reignites that kind of exploration. Dora the Explorer situation. there's a little girl somewhere down there.
Yo, Dora, right,
Well, you answered my question because I was like, why, like, what made you come to New York and not like LA or like, what's another major
LA,
city?
I've got no time for LA. I mean, I've got love for LA, but no.
But you answered your love for hip hop and all that. So, but I wanted to know England boys, right? Well, Paris, England, yes. What is a day like? Go back to like your younger self and a day in the life of like in
Me.
Europe.
Oh.
Well, if we're going to talk about early 20s, I'm traveling all over Europe, so it kept me fresh and not overly bored. And then obviously coming here as well, intermittently throughout the year, to New York to get my dose, you know, as it were. But yeah, I mean, really, like for me there, I was producing and directing and editing music videos, and then DJing or throwing parties on the side. So
you're talking about the music here, but the music in Europe, like all that tech and all, like there's some soul over there. I mean, I'm sure they mimic.
I mean, what I will say, for all the criticism I have of England, I'd say it's probably the hotbed of new music over almost anywhere else. I would say still, even though I'm not trying to be there, and you know my thing isn't music other than working a nightclub, but I'm not. I would say that definitely the newest and the sort of freshest stuff comes out of the UK still. That's the only upside I would say in that sense, that's still creating fresh stuff is the UK. That's the one sort of mark on the board I'd give it for sure.
Right.
And what about you? What was Little Jean doing besides?
Oh man.
I know
Well, you making some tea, some black tea.
No, Jean was
That's me.
You were gangbanging?
He was a thug.
Yeah.
What type of gangs are in Europe?
What kind of gangs are you banging?
There's not much gang, first of all.
Gang.
I don't know about Europe. I'm just talking about France and my like small hometown.
Yeah.
I think I was a bit younger than, because I came here when I was like about 19. So my regular day, I was in high school, was pretty simple. It was like school. I'll go eat a gyro. You know what I'm saying?
Kebab. We call them kebabs. Let's not
Kebab. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like most of my close friends in France are like Muslim.
Right.
So like, it's just perfect segue because it's the Ramadan. So they would do the thing. I would just go to class. Football. When I say football, soccer. It's really heavy in Europe. So I'll go to practice. Come back. I was just chill in the neighborhood. I grew up in the projects, so I would just chill
There's
there.
projects over there?
Oh yeah, of course. There's projects outside France, so pretty much Paris is like kind of a bubble if you look at it, and everything around is, I wouldn't say like all projects, but it's like equivalent to Queens, the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like Brooklyn. So yeah.
Hood.
So over. Right. So over there is like after school, bro, I was just like chill, just play soccer. Try to stay out of trouble. Like I wouldn't do or sell drugs.
So you wouldn't have tea in between none of that?
Nah, that's Rene, man.
That's me, okay.
That is fixated on this fucking tea in France.
Yeah.
This is not racist. I mean, like that.
Sipping wine, that's it.
Yeah.
Yo, the wine.
Wine on Sundays. Like my mom will introduce me to a couple of wine, but my grandmother's from Martinique, so even in the hood, have some rum and all of that. So yeah. But yeah. I wasn't as old as Rene. Not that Rene is old, but
I'm older. Wiser. I prefer to think of it as wiser.
Wiser.
You're older.
I was still in high school, so high school is like pretty basic, chill,
So
nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. So when did the crazy come in? You still want to need
Come on, spill some tea.
You still want to need your game contract? My man is like,
Spill that wine, baby.
my man is like, well, what if
Let's
the
go.
boys from the block hear this?
What kind of crazy are we talking about?
I mean, you tell me.
Yeah.
Like la lica.
I was always like,
Like a gang.
I was always a bit wild, I was like, so young, like 16, 17, 18, 19.
Right.
And you look for your identity, it's like,
Rebellious.
holla at chicks, all of that.
How would you holler at chicks in Paris? On the block.
Yeah, let's go.
On the block?
Yeah.
Oh, well, did you do it on the
Hey, yo,
block?
ma, what is that translated in French?
I didn't even have to do that. Like,
Okay, go
We
ahead.
got this right
because it's like, when like everybody knows it, like everybody, so it's like,
Jean de
hey,
Vive. Yeah.
Jean de Vive, right? Hey, how you doing?